Hello and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. It's already noon today because it was a very miserable morning. We had hail again, so I decided to skip the whole morning and lay it in. I took half a day off, I suppose. And yeah, now I have to go and check the area because I was on the line with the council. And they said that the windstorm actually did some damage on the other side of the town. So I'm gonna go there and check the state of things to see what we can do about it. They happily agreed to extend the contract. You know, the contract for clearing the trees. And it's supposedly the damage is around here in this part of town. Yeah, I remember so vividly this bakery and everything, and this is where I came from. Did I get the address wrong? Let me get off the main road so I can look at things in peace. Oh, there's a broken tree over there. And over here, okay, yeah, I'm at the right spot. Okay, I have to park somewhere out of the way. Yeah, this store is gonna be fine, I suppose. Okay, truck off. Let's go. There's a nice little cafe over here too. Temptations. Oh yeah. So this is the actual area that the wind went through. Okay, and over there. And all the way over there. Okay. And we have some broken trees on this side. Yes, no, maybe also. Yeah, it continues over there. Interesting. Okay, so I know where I'm gonna be spending my next few days. Lots of empty barns, it seems, in this area of the county. It's like I can't decide between county and country, and I say both country. Okay, so this is about where the damage ends. I'm keeping an eye out for any lost items or, you know, old items that might be supplied to the museum when it's finished. Alright, which means that we have a few trees over here and it goes down there and then it takes a bit of a turn and goes on that side. It's a beautiful place, this is. Yeah, so it looks like it goes over there and all the way down. Interesting. It's a good thing that none of the barns are damaged. Because if you remember the previous time we had high winds at the house I'm staying at, it actually broke down a barn. Alright, so it goes all the way down here. Yeah. You know what would be nice? If I would have the ability to load the trees as a whole without cutting them in half. Because right now I have the capacity to take, you know, 3 trees in a trailer load. if I could take more, it would shorten my trip time immensely, but to haul that up the hill I will need something a bit stronger than what I have at the moment, because my tractor is gonna lose its soul, if I can say so. Yeah. Anyway, I have seen the area. Excuse me, sir. It's not a crosswalk. Yeah, so I have seen the area, and I'm gonna start working here probably next time. But right now I have to make my way back to my place, to the sawmill, so I can load up some materials and take them to the museum construction or renovation site. If I go slow enough, I just might be able to go through without stopping. No, that was too quick. Well, now you open. So yeah, a piece of advice: always check the railroad even though the ramps are open and the lights are off, because you never know, it might be an electrical error or some kind of an error and you can lose your life because of it. Not worth it. Yeah, so I was on the phone, and I'm gonna bring 1 pallet of wood beams and 1 pallet of long planks to the museum. So how do I want to go about it? I'm looking forward to using my new quote-unquote forklift. It's a pretty piece of machine, this is. And I love it. Okay, and let's go. So 1 piece or 1 pallet of the, let's open this up so it's as wide as it can be. 1 pallet of this and 1 pallet of long planks, because they are not sure what they're gonna need next, but they definitely need 1 of these and 1 of that. I must say this is a much easier thing to see through. I kinda always struggle with forklifts, but this one is fairly easy, and yeah, of course I have a very bad access point right here. But it is what it is. I didn't have exactly the best flat spot right here to build my sawmill and then the carpentry, so I had to make do. Yeah, and they said at the museum construction renovation site that I am going to be informed of the next batch of needed materials. But first they need this to start moving forward, and then I'm gonna see what's up. Let me throw 2 straps over it. Oh, go over here so it holds tightly and nothing moves. And away, let's go. Well, would you look at that? I had to stop and start recording. Our trees have grown. Not fully, but a bit. Okay, so we didn't get defective saplings. I was afraid that we got some kind of, you know, a dwarf tree or something like that, but it looks like we're good. Okay, yeah, so I wanted to stop to show you this. Perfect. I love it. I have to plant a load more if I want to be productive in the future. I still have a lot of forest, you know, to go through, but... and especially with the council job, I am barely touching my forest, which is a good thing. A good thing indeed. And yeah, I have made a deal because I am using my the wood to fill my sawmill. I don't get paid anything for the actual clearing job. So I get paid in wood I take home. Which I think is fair, you know. It's I have nothing to complain because it gives me plenty of material to saw through and to make everything I need to help the construction and, you know, help my clients. I think the museum was one of my first clients, if I'm not mistaken. And it's still my biggest taker. When the museum is done, I'm gonna have to figure something out. That's another thing. This isn't gonna last forever, you know. So I might have to think about getting some kind of or buying some kind of a workshop to use wood in, you know, wood beams and planks and long planks. Maybe, I'm not sure if I can actually buy it, but maybe I can get the playground maker. That's one way to turn my products into more products. So I don't know if you had any education on this part in school, but the thing I'm producing is basically a half product. You know, it's an ingredient to produce more delicate, more bigger products, you know, maybe in construction, but you can also turn it into furniture, you can turn it into playgrounds and all that things. So basically, yeah, the wood beams, planks, long planks are half products that can be used in producing even more intricate stuff and earning even more money from the tree that I put in the sawmill at the first place. Okay, I'm rambling, but yeah, just to give you a taste. Okay, let's see. So one of each. Okay, and I need to provide what? 6,000 liters of regular planks. Okay. And I need to provide 5,000 of wood beams. Okay, so 5 pallets of wood beams and 6 pallets of regular planks, short planks. Well, let's deliver. Oh, and I forgot, I have to pay the loan installment back. Let me sort this out before I go load anymore. Okay, the loan is repaid. We have 15,000 left. Now let's get the planks loaded. I'm gonna go with the planks first. Put the tines a little bit closer together and let's go. And I think I want to... Can I even get... It's quite a wide tractor for this. Maybe I can carve my way through here. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I said 6 pallets of these. Can I take 2 at a time? Let's go. Okay. Perfect. Alright, I haven't carved anything. I forgot we have more in storage that I can't really see at all times. So yeah, we have plenty of planks. Slowly but surely. I haven't found any controls to make the angle towards the ground different, you know. With the regular forklifts you can lean the whole thing forward or backward, so nothing falls off basically if you're transporting it. I haven't found the control for that on the tractor. I have to be very careful with how I go about loading everything. And of course, full again. I thought I deactivated the planks, but it looks like they are still, or maybe I have reduced so much that it's still in storage. Okay. Come on. Having some trouble moving around. So yeah, I want to thank again Mr. MXM13 who commented that the tractor is actually a better option regarding the moving of pallets in this place, because if we have any snow at any time, tractor's not gonna get stuck. At least if we have some normal amount of snow, you know. If we have huge amounts, then of course it's gonna get stuck. But a lot less chance than if I would have a regular forklift over here. Right, let's throw some straps over and let's take this to the sell point. Perfect. So the second shipment for today, I once read, and it did seem kind of funny, because if you move stuff on land, it's called a shipment, and if you move stuff in on the seas, it's called a cargo. You know. So yeah, kind of funny, isn't it? Okay, we have planks sorted out. Now I need to provide 5 more pallets of wood beams. So away we go again. I was just checking the furniture output. We are almost halfway to another pallet of furniture. It is gonna take a while. We still need 3 more pallets. So yeah, 2.5 more pallets to construct or to build. But it's okay. We're slowly gonna get there. I'm hoping I'm gonna celebrate the holidays, New Year's and stuff like that in the new house. But right now I have to focus on this. Oh, actually I need wood beams, don't I? Let me check again. I don't want to make a mistake. Yep, it's wood beams. So how do I get over there? Kinda annoying. So even though I have the tractor, I would still require a smaller forklift to get stuff out of the sawmill to the edge so I can load it onto trailers. Yeah, it's still not perfect. So I'm still gonna keep an eye out for any small forklift so I can shuffle, you know, stuff around. Maybe it would be enough if I could turn it this way. So I could come in with the tractor and load the pallets and take them out. So what? Yeah, if I would have more space around the sawmill, it would be also much easier. But it's okay. Adapt and overcome. That's what they say. Right. So 5 pallets. And I seem to have overturned one. Yeah, I didn't really pick the best place for my sawmill, haven't I? It's the top of the hill, so it's a struggle to get the wood up. It has very little space to go around, so it's a hassle to load or take materials out. Yeah, all kinds of problems. This is what I do. I create problems and then solve them. Yeah. This should be my marketing strategy, you know. Do you want solutions? I can give you problems and then I will present with the solution. Ooh, I almost made a problem for myself because I forgot to change the gear into reverse. Let me do this in a time lapse, otherwise you're gonna be here for too long. I might have overloaded this truck. I might have. It's only 2 tons of weight, but I might have overloaded this truck. In any case, I'm gonna make my way carefully down to the museum and we'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing much. And I can see I have the fuel light on. Low fuel level warning. I'm gonna have to take care of my fuel needs in this truck. I'm thinking of filling this whole lower part of the field with trees. Might be a smart idea to plan for the future, you know, instead of just waiting to see what happens and waiting on other storms to cause more trouble, and you know, maybe someone comes along and takes my job with the council, and then what happens then? Slowly. I probably don't have to repeat myself, but do not load your trucks like this. This is very unsafe. I'm just doing it because the road is not very driven on, and it's you know, a rural road, and I'm not expecting any policemen or cops to show their faces and write me a hefty fine, because I believe this would get a hefty fine. And I loaded it strangely. Okay, I'm here now. So let's take everything off. Beautiful. 28,505. Okay. Which means that the sawmill has everything it needs. Look at the roofs. I was talking about the roofs previously. And it looks like, yeah, the roofs are all done. Now for the rest of the renovation. I think this is gonna be a very beautiful thing. Okay, moving on. Yeah, so I have made it here to the fuel station. I'm gonna refill my truck. Don't wanna run it on too empty, because you can get into trouble because your fuel filter might get clogged. So let me fill it up. And I wanted to show you another thing. The actual DEF tank can be filled on this side, which I find amusing. But yeah, so I filled the truck for $313. Wow, that's an amount. What was that sound? Was that the pump? Okay, no matter. I think I'm gonna go and have a cup of coffee. Maybe grab something to eat, because I was on the road most of the waking day. Even though my day started at noon. And I will have to go and check out different options for tree transport and loading. What? It's better if I park over here. My truck is just a bit too long for that parking in front of the cafe. Yeah, because it pokes in the road. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, if I park here, my truck is basically right to here, so it's, yeah, just a little bit too big, too long, and it's such a nice sunny day. I think I'm gonna sit outside. I'm gonna go and search for different options of how I can load the trees, because if I can find a way to take the whole tree and load it into a trailer, that would be a big improvement, considering I have to cut the tree down, cut it in half, and then load 2 halves into the trailer, and I can only take 6 halves, which means only 3 full trees up to the sawmill, which gives me approximately 10,000 liters of wood to process, which is a decent amount. It's a nice amount, but I would be happier if I can get something a little bit more efficient, so I can do it. Yeah, think big. Thank you for the sign. New Holland. Yeah, I have to start thinking bigger. The money is rolling in. I have 15,000 left to repay in our loan, so I could basically repay it now. I'm gonna let it run its course. It's only 3 more months until we're all paid off. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.